All right there, guys. Thanks for tuning in again. Red Tail Ray coming at you. Finally upgraded my jack. Working on cars for quite a few years, not professionally anymore. Worked in a couple dealerships and tire shops, small repair shops, auto repair shops. Always the do-it-yourselfer. Always trying to save a buck or two. This old Lauren jack, Lauren, whatever you call it, jack, was my go-to for years and years and years. Got that as a special package, along with 4 jack stands that are still in use. Not super heavy duty, very light use. It worked great for my Dodge Neons when I used to drive Neons and work on Honda Civics and play around with my buddies and go to the Rock Falls Raceway and do silly stuff like that. But this jack has since, in the last couple years, actually not even that long ago, in the last year or so, blown the seals, doesn't work anymore, doesn't lift up. And as we have upgraded vehicles, this really didn't work all that well, actually, at all, without a lot of blocking and stuff like that on my 2-door Tahoe that I had. So went ahead here and found, actually did receive this as a gift, so I don't know exactly the exact purchase price, probably a couple $100, I'm not sure. But this is the Arcan XL35 professional low lift jack, and you can tell, even just kind of looking at them side by side, this low lift jack is actually even lower than the tiny little Lauren jack that I had. And this was convenient because you could stick that in your car if you had roadside repairs or a buddy broke down or something. You could just throw that in. This bigger jack is obviously quite a bit bigger, a much more professional use style jack, a lot heavier, but it is amazing the difference. So along with that being said, now that the wife and I, Mrs. Red Tail Ray, both have new vehicles for 2019, I have recently replaced the 2012-2011 Ford Escape with the exact same make and model now, and doing our own tire rotates, doing our own maintenance. Actually, on this Ford Escape, I just had to do the lower control arms and sway bar links to get reapproved for driving for lift. But having jacks to swap out tires, and we got a tire stack back there, for the wife's 2019 Subaru Impreza Sport. Got a brand new set of wheels and tires for her, and clonable TPMS sensors so we could just swap them back and forth at our convenience when we felt it was right, not have to schedule appointments at Discount Tire and deal with those guys again, hopefully ever. And so this jack has already come into quite a few. We've only had a couple weeks, and Dad lives right across the street, and so working on his truck a little bit. He's had a flat tire in one of his 4Runners. He's got 2, and so we used it to jack that up. We also used it to jack up his other 4Runner and take the wheel off so we could replace a starter on one of them, and use this to also get up and potentially start lifting and swapping tires this spring. With the Ford Escape here, these are never coming off. I just recently purchased the General Grabber AT2s for this new Escape because it is the exact same make and model and trim package as the black one that we had, but the tires are so amazing, and even after 80,000 miles that we put on that in 2 years or whatever it was, those tires were still phenomenal, and couldn't find a wheel package to save them, so I had to get a new set, and they are still absolutely phenomenal tires. Can't recommend enough. So this is just a quick show if you're looking for, cheap and affordable. Again, don't know the exact price and the region where you might be at, but makes a world of difference upgrading jacks in just a few projects that we've needed it so far. Absolutely amazing. Low profile, so you can get under the lower cars, like my wife's Subaru, or even lowered cars that are even lower than that, even lower than stock, and it goes up really, really quick. Can't really say too much else about that yet, but definitely don't have anything bad to say about it. So just quick upgrade video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for tuning in again. If you don't mind liking, sharing, subscribing, all that fun stuff, always appreciate it. Just hit 1,000 subscribers. Super excited.